worried,
Yeah, not nervous just as yet.
I'm ready to rock.
I just can't wait to get out there.
I am a bit nervous, but it doesn't worry me.
The doors for the theatre will open at 10 to 2. If you don't have a ticket, you can purchase at the box office still.
The cat represents medication. So, with my character, I'm going to try and...
What's the mouse represent?
Mouse represents imagination.
It's going to be scary.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm just hoping I don't freeze on stage.
So the audience will be coming in. I'll keep tabs on it, within probably 2 or 3 minutes. I'll get everyone and we'll just gather out in the hallway here so that we're ready to go to our starting positions.
Now I'm nervous.
Good. Keep going. Bouncing around the circle.
At the beginning it was really weird watching it all form, because it was all mumbo jumbo and we were expressing ideas and thoughts and what we wanted from it.
It started off with a very rough sort of outline of what we're going to do, and it seemed like it was going to go from what around having a list, having some sort of list that we get at what the main person in the play, like Gavin, doesn't want to get out of bed, and that was what the whole thing was going to be around.
People throw up some ideas. I want to work on some scenes that involve some kind of challenge, that involves kind of an epic treatment of a journey. There seemed to be a sense from the group talking for me of a piece that had some kind of journey involved in it.
There was a whole lot of ideas thrown around. Basically, I think it was our struggle with sort of coping with day-to-day life and trying to fit into some sort of social group.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah. So is that okay?
I think so.
Yep.
So, say get up, you say...
Get up.
You must say something like, you must get up now. Now you must get up, something like that.
I get support from the group. I think they see me as someone who, although I'm a lot older than them, I don't know whether they see that so much, they might, but I think they just see that I like to do drama too.
So it's from your perspective. To achieve or to do. Again, it's that first response.
Right. When I get out of bed, what is the thing I want to achieve? I want to feel healthy, have a shower or wash and exercise, practice the piano and read a book or go out. I'm trying to achieve what might be obstacles, initial alertness and possible sickness. Am I going too far?
No, it's fine.
I find it a bit of a challenge some of the time. I think some of the other people in the play, especially the newer people, are fairly nervous, or it's a bit of a shock to their system sometimes.
I play a queen, Queen Glum, and a lot of people basically try to come in and make her laugh, and she doesn't like laughing, and she only really wants to smile, and they try a whole lot of different ways to make her smile, and it's very hard because she's not a very nice person.
Here's the next one.
I'm a bone like a chicken and a dog. To be honest, I sort of thought we were running out of time because it's going to be a month before the performance. But things seem to be going well at the moment. And it's a pity Steve's not here today, but I'm sure we can catch up.
You catch him. No, you send him to the dungeon after that. First, they ask. First, the mouse gets your attention and asks if he can have a go at trying to make you laugh. But you arrest them straight away because you know they're intruders.
Okay.
Right.
You go to the Queen, say, please, 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 please. You know, you're really begging. And then just give me. Yeah. And just give me 2 minutes. Please. Say, give me some time. Yeah, really beg.
They've been chased
Yeah, so
I'm not going down that way.
the three of us, led by Daniel, we go into some routine, like a dance, and Daniel's the leader. He's a mouse.
Now hold on a second. After you've made her laugh, the thing about the Queen is that she doesn't like to laugh. She only likes to smile. So you've made her laugh too much.
Take him.
Where's the riddle coming? This is confusing.
You asked for another chance, and she said
another chance again.
No, the first time you ask for another chance is when the riddle comes in.
No, that's the laugh.
No, the laugh is when you do the or whatever you were doing.
This is as clear as mud.
Sketchy, but going okay.
Yeah?
It needs a lot of work.
Right. What type of work?
It needs Steve to be here.
Oh, look, we have a lot of laughs because basically you've got to have a good sense of humour to do it, and you explore certain things that you just cannot possibly do in the outside world, and we seem to be very good at that.
You suddenly realise that you...
Who's she? Who's she?
She's the Queen.
Queen, eh? Queen. Hello, Queen. You know what?
Daniel was actually magnificent as the mouse. He had a lot of energy, a lot of character, and he brought a lot of spunk into the play. And he worked very well with Zev, who plays the cat. And it was an interesting interaction. Unfortunately, he had a spell, so he's not feeling well, and he had to step out of the role. And I find myself now having to play the part of the mouse. It's exciting and it's scary. I won't be able to do the part as he did the part, and I have to remember that. And Stephen's been fantastic to remind me too that to take it on as my own role.
So people are reading off the script, they'll be getting lost at various times, so we're not going to worry about that. We'll just take our time. If someone forgets where they are, I'll probably come in and guide them through. I think I'm going to have to be stepping in for someone, so I'll be in and out of the piece at various times.
When is a candle not a candle? When is a candle not a candle? I know, when it's a cigar.
You've got to remember that we're not professional actors, and a lot of us are on medications, which inhibits our ability a lot of times to memorise things, especially lengthy pieces. Yet through all the rehearsals that we've had, it just shows you that repetition actually helps, because once we got to the stage where we were putting on a small production for a few viewers, people knew where they were meant to stand, knew where they were meant to speak. So it was an excellent effort.
Everybody doesn't have to be suffering from a mental illness to be able to put on a play for Mental Health Week, because it would have been unheard of years ago that people with a mental illness were putting on a play for Mental Health Week, I suppose. They just would have been going to see a play put on by other people.
At that time, when it happened, I thought that was the worst thing that could have happened to me, because, you know, mental hospital, who wants to go to mental hospital? Crazy? Not me. Maybe him, but not me. And things started changing. I started to make an effort, because things were always going back to square one, whatever I did. And in hospital, something snapped or something clicked, and I said, no more of this. Let's try and do something worthwhile, or make some sort of life, even if I have to do it on my own. But the support I saw, that the support that people were getting in hospital, I thought, if I can have that when I go out into the community, I mean, that's good, because they need to talk, they need to have friends, they need to get back into some sort of the type of life that I led in India, to get back into getting in touch with the things that I used to do and the confidence that I had.
Yeah, it goes down there, but I want you to look like this. Look down at the ground. Watch as it comes off the back. Yep. Okay, so just bowl it again.
In the story, it was where things came to a climax as far as the main character was concerned. Everything came to light then. It was sort of success or victory from the time he actually started out in the beginning of the play, where he was he used to sleep a lot and wasn't interested in life, and he thought had enough of things.
All she can do is take a t-shirt off and put a dress on.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could think of is if she wore something like this over the dress and then just take it off, because this is blue at least.
Is this would be at the back, turn around?
My involvement with the catapult is that I am basically backstaging it. I helped design the pictures for the flyer that they use, the artwork there, and I'm helping with costuming and stage props, and which is something I've always wanted to do. It gives me a chance to be a part of a group that's working towards something, and it's something I love fabric and I love colour and stuff, and just the idea of being involved and being able to express something that way. I wake up in the middle of the night. I woke up about 3 o'clock in the night sometimes, just thinking, oh, that person should have this on their outfit, or, oh, we could do it this way, and stuff like that.
Hi. Hi, Still.
Great. It's an art class where we're not taught all the time. We're given ideas and opportunities to express ourselves. One day, Catherine, our teacher, brought in some black cardboard and suggested we paint on it. So I started painting. Unbeknown to me, because I didn't know that I had artistic talent, I started doing what I call my art therapy pics. Oil pastels on black cardboard, and I took to them like a duck takes to water. And it was from there that I began to realise, hey, I have talent in this area.
People are doing other activities in the RAG program. For example, I know Joy was doing singing.
Well, I'm a bit of a loner, and every so often I want to be in a group, but I don't want to put too much of my heart and soul in the group. I put more into the writing group because we're all at the same level. We write, and it's all accepted, and we read. And Jan never says, oh, you've got a lousy reading voice, give it to me and I'll read it. She never does that.
The bipolar bears is like, that's unique. There's no other, no one has ever got the equipment together and all that just for a band, you know, like a fair dinkum band. There should be more of it around in each municipality.
Yeah, the bipolar bears gave me the opportunity to play with in a group. Like I was always a bit of a solo musician, and I always wanted to be able to play in a group, but I couldn't really play. I didn't know how to play chords and perform with others.
And during the chase around the room that just precedes that, Cat, Mouse and Gavin, can we have a bit more sound? So Janet, you started doing it on Tuesday, whatever feels for the cat, and you know Gavin's after Santana, so whatever words or sound come out the air, just needs, it's like the vocal level doesn't quite match the physical energy that's happening. Anthony, you've got a nice mix there between the formality of the Chamberlain and this kind of Larry side of him. I'd just say now if we could pull the Larry side back just fractionally and up the slightly formal side of him, yeah? So it's just a matter of striking that balance.
Which one do I like first?
I think maybe that way, from an audience point of view, then we see the others lit. So just take your time with it. Good.
So this cat and mouse have a sort of role to play in helping Gavin along his journey. And so we've actually enacted a scene where Gavin would get a candle, like a trophy, you know, something to say that you have achieved this.
And we've sort of just done our own version of Alice in Wonderland.
Today's the day when we do the performance at the Gasworks. Thursday the 21st of October.
And one more really funny one. Come on, guys.
The important thing is that we allow ourselves to enjoy and enjoy everyone else in each moment of the play.
I shouldn't worry about it because there'll be a prompt on stage and it's just a word or two and I'll know my line, but yeah, it's a funny feeling.
I'm more worried about my hairstyle than anything else and getting that right, but other than that, you know, Bonnie, this is it.
I've been very calm, cool, collected. Just another day for me.
I do a picture scene. Also, I'm a doer too, and I'm a guard too. So yeah, once all that's over, I'll be good. Off my mind.
In those group discussions, we decided what did we want from this play. Again, we wanted to address mental illness, but we didn't want to. We wanted to address it in a fashion that would involve a whole lot of people. So we decided to make it into a fantasy journey where the characters evolve to a point where hopefully there's some social understanding of what it's like to be mentally ill.
Today we have a cultural feast before us. The Recreation Access Group, better known as RAG. That's an innovative program which develops opportunities for people with psychiatric disabilities to become involved in recreation and arts activities in our community. The RAG theatre troupe will be performing Catapult, a piece which was devised by the group and reflects the conflicting pressures in our lives.
Daniel is out there and said to pass on his best wishes as well. There's a lot of people out there, so we're going to have a good house, and I think they're going to, well, they'll be very supportive, so we know we've got them on our side. So I think we can really look forward to having a good time.
Her Royal Highness, Queen Glum.
Proceed.
Come on, Gavin, better wake up. But I am on This Is Your Life.
It's in your dreams, Gavin. Through these bedroom walls, this is your life.
What are you doing here? Oh, I thought
You named me.
I'm the mouse.
Where did you come from?
Sleep is for wusses. Come with me, have some fun. More trouble.
I wasn't being smart.
Give our regards to the Queen.
Listen to me. I want to stay. When is a candle not a candle?
When it is a light, Gareth.
Firstly, you're going to find my alarm clock.
This is alarming me.
Santana,
Say the word and I'll be looking.
then you're going to make a list of tasks for tomorrow.
Who needs a list? I really
Mouse,
All right, I suppose it's better than being listless.
Gavin! Gavin! This is your life.
Rag to me is the chance to express myself in an environment where I'm accepted. And that is worth its weight in gold.
Rag is one of the most wonderful things to come into my life, and I'm really happy that it's there, and it's given me higher ambitions and aspirations for my own future.
Well, basically, I think it's very important for people to have an outlet to express themselves, their emotions, their feelings. And I think through RAG they can do that. They can socialise with other people and talk to people about how they're feeling.
There's nothing beats like having a lot of friends and feeling that trust around each other and just going with it and risking a bit. Yeah, that's what RAG is. That's what I like about RAG. I like it like that.
It's a stepping stone back into society or life. Stepping stone back into life. It's for people who've had this disability. It's an encouraging, it's a helping hand.
And that's it. Cut.